In this educational video, we will be shining the light on some of the most critically endangered animals that you are not likely to know about, who are perilously close to being extinct. Although we hear so much about the more widely recognized endangered animals, such as the majestic tiger or the revered elephant, there exists a whole array of lesser-known creatures that are under serious and immediate danger of losing their fight for survival. We will discover more about these fascinating species, find out what sort of threats they are facing in the wild, and discuss the concerted efforts being undertaken today to rescue and conserve them for the future. There are a whopping total of more than 8 million various forms of animals inhabiting our amazing world. Yet, did you ever realize that most of them are on the brink of becoming extinct? While we usually hear of the big popular animals that are in danger of being wiped off our Earth, it is worthwhile knowing that numerous smaller, unknown animals are equally, if not more, in critical peril. In today's interactive video presentation, we will take a closer look and witness the life of some various animals you might not even have heard of, but are actually faced with the threat of extinction. We will discover what causes them to be in such grave danger, as well as learn what we can do to avoid letting these animals disappear forever. Let us embark on this informative journey of discovery together. 1. Vaquita, the most endangered marine mammal on the planet. First off, say hello to the vaquita, a diminutive, rare marine mammal found in the Gulf of California's northern region. With less than 10 of them remaining in the wild, the vaquita has been listed as the world's most endangered marine mammal. This little porpoise, with its distinctive facial designs, is threatened by illegal fishing practices and bycatch, with a dismal future looming ahead of it. Bycatch and gillnets employed to capture totoba fish, another endangered species, is driving the vaquita towards extinction with each passing day. 2. Javan rhino, a hidden giant. The Javan rhino, formerly found throughout Southeast Asia, now has just one population, which lives in Indonesia's Ujung Kulon National Park. With fewer than 75 individuals, the Javan rhino is one of the world's most endangered large mammals. Its already low population is under threat from habitat loss, poaching, and the risk of disease. Cut 2. Images of conservationists monitoring Javan rhinos and their habitat. Efforts are being made to rescue these magnificent creatures, but the odds are still against them. 3. Amur leopard, a ghost of the forest. The Amur leopard, whose elusive and dramatically spotted fur gives it the appearance of a ghost that prowls the forest. This remarkable cat, which is indigenous to the remote reaches of the Russian Far East and northeast China, is thought to be among the world's most elusive and hard-to-see animals. With fewer than 100 wild Amur leopards remaining, the various threats of habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict have driven this beautiful predator to the very edge of extinction. Cut 2. A scene highlighting the committed work of wildlife conservationists as they carefully follow the elusive leopard making its way through the dense forest, passing comprehensive steps to safeguard its natural habitat, along with taking serious actions to reduce the incidences of poaching, are absolutely crucial in order to salvage this species and rescue it from the brink of extinction. 4. The Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle, an enduring relic from a distant past. The Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle, which is a really unique and very ancient species that has been inhabiting this planet for millions of years, is in desperate need today because it has been listed as critically endangered. Only 3 members of this rare species survive in the entire world these days. One of the very few surviving members of this rare species lives in a Chinese zoo for the sake of preservation. The key threats that have resulted in the endangerment of this species include the massive destruction of its habitat and the growing encroachment of human activity into its natural river habitat. Only a few dozen now remain. Conservationists are specifically breeding the existing turtles in captivity and reintroducing them to nature. 5. Saiga antelope, the resilient cervivornirator, renowned for their distinctive, bulbous noses. The Saiga antelope used to range freely across the expansive grasslands of Central Asia. Their population has, however, declined by more than 90% today, a drastic decline occasioned by various factors ranging from poaching, disease sweeping through their populations, and widespread habitat loss. Despite demonstrating great resilience and survival, they are now classified as being critically endangered, with the very real threat of extinction looming over them. Committed efforts are in progress to guarantee the preservation of their natural environments and to actively stop the illegal activity of poaching. Yet, notwithstanding such efforts, they continue to be in serious jeopardy of possibly vanishing from the world forever. 6. Sumatran orangutan. The gentle giant of the forest, the Sumatran orangutan, a remarkable creature found only in the lush and vibrant rainforests of Indonesia's island of Sumatra, is seriously threatened with extinction and is critically endangered. The biggest threats to the continued existence of these highly intelligent primates are the loss of their habitat from the spread of palm oil plantations and the very real threat of illegal poaching operations. There are fewer than 14,000 of these remarkable creatures still alive in the wild. Through efforts to combat deforestation and raise awareness about illegal pet trade, there's still hope for these incredible creatures. 7. The Kakapo, a remarkable species and the world's largest parrot kakapo, which is a unique bird species found naturally in the scenic landscapes of New Zealand, is notable for being a flightless parrot and is, in fact, one of the world's heaviest parrot species. As things are, there are only an estimated 200 birds left in the wild, which places this amazing bird on a critically endangered list. This is primarily owing to the destruction of its natural habitat and, regrettably, the introduction of certain predators that have disturbed the delicate balance of New Zealand's ecosystem. Due to concerted conservation efforts, the population of kakapos is rising slowly, yet they continue to require our assistance to prosper. 8. The Vaquita's last stand, as the marine mammal now recognized as the most endangered species on our planet, the Vaquita population continues to experience a dramatic and shocking reduction in numbers. The primary threat to their ongoing survival can be linked to illegal gillnet fishing activities targeting the tatoba fish, which jeopardize their numbers greatly. Despite numerous and ongoing conservation efforts aimed at protecting these amazing creatures, they continue to struggle desperately for their very existence in the wild. Only time will truly say whether or not this particular species has the ability to survive in its current environment, but there are dedicated conservationists who are wholeheartedly committing their time and resources to ensuring the survival of these shy and elusive creatures. 9. The axolotl, a fascinating creature with astounding regenerative ability is axolotl, famously endowed with the amazing regenerative capacity, is naturally found in the lakes that ring the vibrant area of Mexico City. While its amazing capacity for regrowing limbs and even internal organs has been well documented and fascinating, it should be noted that the axolotl is currently on the critically endangered list, primarily because of habitat destruction and every type of water pollution that threatens its natural environment. Conservation efforts are underway to restore their natural habitat and ensure their survival in the future. 10. The red wolf, an elusive spirit haunting the landscapes of the American South. The red wolf, once a plentiful species in the southeastern regions of the United States, is today regarded as one of the most endangered types of wolves that exist on our planet. Having a drastically low population, with fewer than 20 individual red wolves left alive in their natural habitats, this wonderful animal is confronted with a depressing future. This is so primarily due to several important reasons, like the ongoing destruction of their natural habitats, constant hunting pressures, and rapid competition from coyotes that continue to endanger their survival. With captive breeding programs and restoration of habitat, there's promise for this iconic species, yet they continue to struggle to exist. Conclusion: from the Vaquita to the Javan rhino, these animals are teetering on the edge of extinction, and they need our help. Whether through habitat preservation, anti-poaching efforts, or simply raising awareness, every little bit counts. It's up to us to rescue these incredible animals and keep them from being gone forever. Which of these endangered animals touched your heart the most? Tell us in the comments below. See you in the next videos.